Finding your purpose, a journey of faith and discovery. Are you searching for meaning in your life? Do you feel a longing for something more profound? Let's explore how faith can illuminate your path and reveal your true purpose. Faith is the bedrock upon which we build our lives. It's the unwavering belief in something greater than ourselves, a guiding light in times of darkness. It provides comfort, strength, and a sense of belonging. Faith isn't just blind acceptance. It's an active engagement with the divine. It's a journey of discovery, a constant seeking of truth and understanding. Embrace the questions, the doubts, and the moments of uncertainty. God has a unique plan for each and every one of us. This plan isn't always clear, and it may not always align with our own desires. But trusting in God's wisdom is essential. Sometimes, the path to our purpose is paved with challenges and obstacles. These trials are not meant to break us, but to refine us, to make us stronger and more resilient. Embrace the lessons hidden within the struggles. Prayer is a powerful tool for connecting with the divine. It's a conversation with God, a way to express our gratitude, our fears, and our hopes. Through prayer, we find guidance and clarity. Make prayer a daily practice, a sacred time to reflect and listen. Don't just ask for what you want. Offer thanks for what you already have. Cultivate a spirit of gratitude in your heart. One of the most profound ways to discover your purpose is through serving others. When we focus on the needs of those around us, we find meaning and fulfillment. Compassion is a powerful force. Look for opportunities to volunteer your time, to offer a helping hand, or to simply lend a listening ear. Small acts of kindness can have a ripple effect, transforming lives and communities. God has blessed each of us with unique gifts and talents. These gifts are not meant to be hidden away, but to be used to serve others and to glorify God. Embrace your individuality. Identify your strengths and passions. How can you use these gifts to make a positive impact on the world? Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and explore new possibilities. Fear and doubt can be powerful obstacles on the path to discovering your purpose. They can paralyze us, preventing us from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. But faith can conquer fear. Recognize that fear is a natural emotion, but don't let it control you. Trust in God's guidance and believe in your own abilities. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. The journey of discovering your purpose is not always easy, but it should be filled with joy. Find joy in the small moments, in the beauty of nature, and in the connections you make with others. Cultivate a spirit of gratitude and appreciation. Focus on the positive aspects of your life and celebrate your accomplishments. Remember that every step forward is a victory. Living a life of purpose is not about achieving fame or fortune. It's about living in alignment with your values, serving others, and making a positive impact on the world. It's about living a life that is pleasing to God. Embrace your unique journey and trust in God's plan for your life. Don't be afraid to take risks, to make mistakes, and to learn from your experiences. Remember that you are loved and supported. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope is the unwavering belief that things will get better, that God is with us, and that we are not alone. Hold on to hope, even when it seems impossible. Remember that God's love is unconditional and everlasting. He will never abandon you, and He will always be there to guide you. Trust in His promise of hope and embrace the future with faith. Now is the time to take action and embark on your journey of faith and discovery. Reflect on the messages shared today and consider how you can apply them to your own life. Start by identifying one small step you can take this week to move closer to your purpose. Perhaps it's spending more time in prayer, volunteering in your community, or exploring a new creative outlet. Share this video with someone who needs encouragement, and let's build a community of faith together. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content, and let us know in the comments what resonated with you most. Let's walk this path together, guided by faith and driven by purpose. Unlocking the power of prayer, understanding Matthew 21:22. Ever wondered if your prayers truly make a difference? Matthew 21:22 holds a powerful promise, but understanding its depth is key to experiencing its transformative potential. Let's dive in. Matthew 21:22 isn't just a standalone verse. It's nestled within the story of Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem and his bold cleansing of the temple. This sets the stage for a powerful lesson. Immediately before this verse, we see Jesus cursing a fig tree, causing it to wither instantly. The disciples are astonished by this display of power, prompting Jesus to share a profound teaching about faith and prayer. This miracle serves as a visual aid for understanding the potential of unwavering belief. The heart of Matthew 21:22 lies in its condition: if you have faith. But what does this faith truly entail? It's more than just a passive belief. This isn't about simply acknowledging God's existence. It's about an active, unwavering trust in God's power and His divine will. It's a deep-seated conviction that permeates every aspect of your life. This faith implies a close, personal relationship with God. It means aligning your desires with His purposes, seeking His guidance in all things. It's not a magic formula, but a connection. It's not a blank check to fulfill selfish desires. Instead, it's a promise that God will answer prayers that are in accordance with His perfect plan for your life and the world. This requires discernment and a willingness to accept God's will, even when it differs from our own. The phrase, "whatever you ask," can be easily misinterpreted. Does it mean we can ask for anything and expect to receive it? Not quite. This phrase must be understood within the context of God's character and His overarching plan for humanity. He is not a vending machine dispensing wishes on demand. God is a loving Father who desires the absolute best for His children. Sometimes what we think we want isn't what we truly need, or what aligns with His greater purpose. His answers may not always be what we expect, but they are always rooted in love and wisdom. Trusting in His sovereignty is crucial to understanding the true meaning of whatever you ask. While the fig tree withered instantly, many prayers require patience and perseverance. Don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Faith isn't a one-time event, but a continuous reliance on God's faithfulness. It's about trusting Him even when answers are delayed or different from what you anticipated. Keep praying, keep believing, and keep seeking His will. Your persistence demonstrates your unwavering faith and deepens your relationship with Him. Remember that God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't align with our own. Trust in His plan and continue to bring your request before Him with unwavering faith. True prayer isn't about bending God to our will, but aligning our will with His. This requires humility, surrender, and a willingness to listen. Spend time in prayer, seeking His guidance and understanding His desires for your life. Read His Word and allow it to shape your thoughts and actions. The more you align yourself with God's will, the more your prayers will be in accordance with His purposes. This is where the true power of Matthew 21:22 is unlocked. When your desires reflect His, you can pray with confidence, knowing that He hears and answers according to His perfect wisdom and love. This alignment brings peace and fulfillment. Think of prayer not as a transaction, but as a conversation with a loving Father. It's an opportunity to share your joys, your fears, and your deepest desires. He wants to hear from you, to comfort you, and to guide you. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and honest in your prayers. He already knows your heart, but he desires your fellowship. Take time each day to connect with him, to listen to his voice, and to experience his presence. This ongoing conversation will deepen your relationship with him and transform your understanding of prayer. It's about building intimacy and trust. Doubt and fear can often hinder our prayers. We may question whether God truly hears us or whether he will answer our requests. But remember that God is faithful. He has promised to hear and answer the prayers of those who believe. Don't let doubt steal your faith. When you feel overwhelmed by doubt, turn to his word. Remind yourself of his promises and meditate on his faithfulness. Surround yourself with believers who can encourage you and pray with you. Together, you can overcome doubt and experience the power of united prayer. Throughout the Bible, we see countless examples of answered prayer. From Hannah's plea for a child to David's cry for deliverance, God has always been faithful to respond to those who call upon him. These stories serve as a reminder that God is still in the business of answering prayer today. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Share your own stories of answered prayer with others. Your testimony can inspire hope and encourage others to persevere in their own prayer lives. Remember that even seemingly small answers to prayer are evidence of God's love and care. Acknowledge and celebrate these moments. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude can transform your prayer life. Instead of focusing solely on your needs and desires, take time to thank God for his blessings. Express gratitude for his provision, his protection, and his unwavering love. Acknowledge the good things in your life, both big and small. Gratitude opens your heart to receive even more blessings. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, fostering a spirit of contentment. Make a habit of expressing gratitude in your prayers each day. You'll be amazed at how it transforms your perspective and deepens your appreciation for God's goodness. In conclusion, Matthew 21:22 is a powerful promise of answered prayer, contingent upon genuine faith, alignment with God's will, and a recognition of his sovereignty. It's not a guarantee of instant gratification, but an invitation to a deeper relationship with God. It encourages believers to approach God with confidence, knowing that he hears and answers prayer according to his perfect wisdom and love. It's a call to a deeper relationship with God. Where prayer becomes a conversation with a loving Father, rather than a transaction with a divine power. Embrace this promise and watch your prayer life transform. Start today by spending dedicated time in prayer, seeking God's will and aligning your desires with his. Share this video with someone who needs encouragement in their prayer life. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content on faith and spirituality. Let's unlock the power of prayer together and experience the transformative love of God. Unlock your potential, finding motivation in Philippians 4:13. Ever feel like you're facing a mountain too high to climb? Like your dreams are just out of reach? Today, we're diving into a powerful Bible verse that can help you unlock your potential and find the strength to overcome any obstacle. We're going to explore Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This verse is a beacon of hope and a source of incredible motivation. It's a promise that resonates with anyone facing challenges. This video will unpack the meaning of this verse, explore its context, and show you how to apply it to your daily life. Get ready to be inspired and empowered. Philippians was written by the Apostle Paul while he was imprisoned. Imagine writing a letter of joy and encouragement from a jail cell. That's the power of Paul's faith. He wasn't writing from a place of comfort, but from a place of hardship. This makes his words about strength and contentment even more impactful. Paul was teaching the Philippians how to find joy and peace regardless of their circumstances. He had learned to be content whether he had plenty or little. The phrase, "I can do all things," doesn't mean we can magically achieve anything we desire. It's not a blank check for unrealistic ambitions. Instead, it refers to the ability to endure and overcome the challenges God allows in our lives. It's about having the strength to fulfill God's purpose for us. It's about facing trials with faith and knowing that God will equip us for what He calls us to do. This is a promise of divine enablement, not human self-sufficiency. The key to understanding this verse lies in the phrase, "through Christ." Our strength doesn't come from ourselves. It comes from a relationship with Jesus. He is the source of our power, our hope, and our ability to persevere. Without Christ, we are limited by our own weaknesses, but with Him, we have access to unlimited strength and grace. One common mistake is to take this verse out of context and apply it to selfish desires. It's not about achieving worldly success or material wealth. It's about having the strength to live a life that honors God, even when it's difficult. It's about serving others and fulfilling our calling. Another misinterpretation is thinking we can do anything without effort. God provides the strength, but we still need to put in the work. Philippians 4:13 highlights the doctrine of God's grace and our dependence on Him. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. It also emphasizes the importance of faith. We must believe that God is able to work in our lives and provide the strength we need. This verse is a testament to the power of the Holy Spirit, who empowers us to live a life that is pleasing to God. It's a reminder that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Different Bible translations offer slightly different wording, but the core message remains the same. Some versions say, "I am able to do all things," while others say, "I have strength for all things." The Amplified Bible expands on the verse, saying, "I am ready for anything and equal to anything through Him who infuses inner strength into me." This highlights the active role of Christ in empowering us. No matter which translation you read, the message is clear. We can find strength and ability through Christ. The essence of the verse remains consistent across various interpretations. The core motivational message of Philippians 4:13 is that we are not limited by our own abilities. We have access to divine strength that can help us overcome any obstacle. This verse encourages us to step out in faith and pursue our dreams, knowing that God is with us. It's a reminder that we are capable of more than we think. It's a call to embrace challenges with courage and confidence, trusting that God will equip us for the journey. This verse is a powerful antidote to fear and doubt. When facing fear, Philippians 4:13 reminds us that we don't have to rely on our own courage. We can draw strength from Christ. When facing doubt, this verse reminds us that God is faithful and will provide what we need. It's a reminder to trust in His promises. When facing adversity, this verse reminds us that we are not alone. God is with us, and He will help us persevere. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Philippians 4:13 helps us build resilience by reminding us that our strength comes from Christ. When we face failure, we can learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward, knowing that God is still with us. He can use our failures for good. When we experience loss, we can find comfort and hope in Christ, who promises to never leave us. He is our refuge in times of trouble. Difficult times are inevitable, but Philippians 4:13 reminds us that we don't have to face them alone. We can turn to Christ for strength, comfort, and guidance. He is our rock in times of trouble. He will give us the strength to endure, the wisdom to make good decisions, and the peace that surpasses all understanding. positive mindset is essential for success and well-being. Philippians 4:13 can help us develop a positive mindset by reminding us of our potential in Christ. When we focus on our strengths and abilities, we are more likely to achieve our goals. This verse helps us shift our focus from our weaknesses to God's power. When we believe in ourselves, we are more likely to take risks and pursue our dreams. This verse empowers us to believe in ourselves because we know God is with us. Countless people have applied Philippians 4:13 in their lives. Athletes use it to push themselves to achieve their goals. Entrepreneurs use it to overcome challenges and build successful businesses. Students use it to persevere through difficult studies. Missionaries use it to serve others in challenging environments. Ordinary people use it to face everyday struggles with courage and faith. I remember a time when I was facing a major career decision. I felt overwhelmed and unsure of what to do. I prayed and meditated on Philippians 4:13. I realized that I didn't have to rely on my own wisdom or strength. I could trust that God would guide me and give me the ability to make the right decision. I felt a sense of peace and confidence that I hadn't felt before. We all face struggles in life. Whether it's financial difficulties, relationship problems, or health issues, we all need strength and encouragement. Philippians 4:13 speaks to these common struggles by reminding us that we are not alone. God is with us, and He will help us overcome any obstacle. This verse is a reminder that we are stronger than we think, and that we have the power to persevere through anything. You are capable of more than you think. God has given you unique gifts and talents. Don't be afraid to step out in faith and pursue your dreams. Trust that God will equip you for the journey. Remember, you are not alone. God is with you, and He will never leave you. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Start each day by reciting Philippians 4:13. Let it be the first thought that enters your mind. Throughout the day, when you face challenges, remember this verse and draw strength from it. Visualize Christ empowering you. Share this verse with others who need encouragement. Be a source of hope and inspiration to those around you. Turn Philippians 4:13 into a daily affirmation. Say it out loud with conviction and belief. I am strong. I am capable. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Repeat this throughout the day. This will help you internalize the message of the verse and develop a positive mindset. It will become a part of your identity. This will help you internalize the message of the verse and develop a positive mindset. It will become a part of your identity.